right, good morning, everybody. It's almost lunchtime. I've been up quite a while this morning. Got up around 5:30. Been out working out in the yard a little bit. Today we're going to do something fun in Mr. Knott's art studio. I call it the art studio. It's more like a lab because I like to do lots of science stuff also, just like Leonardo da Vinci. Lots of different activities. Right now it's my school's spring break, so I technically don't have to put out any lessons, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm hoping that y'all are too. Get the kids in on this, grandkids in, grandparents, whoever. Get in on this and we can have lots of fun with this activity. We're going to make another paper airplane today. I love paper airplanes. This one's going to be a little bit different from last week's. So we'll go ahead and get started on this. You'll need a piece of paper, okay? And then I want you to get a pencil. We're going to do something a little bit different with this plane. What's up, Greg? I see you. All right. We're going to do something that my friends and I used to do when we were in college, and we were throwing these paper airplanes out the 7-story window of the dorm we lived in. Hey, Russell. I hope the boys are watching. Let's go. We're going to have some fun today. Piece of paper and a pencil. All right. Let me get it set up here. Right there. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do with this piece of paper is we're going to fold this to where it's about 2 inches left at the bottom. Okay. Or maybe about 3 finger widths. If you're one of the small kids, you can do about 4 finger widths. It doesn't have to be exact. You don't have to dig out a ruler or anything. About 2 inches. Take it and fold it like that. All right, so I forgot to tell you one of the steps when we're doing this. As I'm teaching you how to fold something, watch me make the fold. Just watch me. And then when after I get done making the fold, then I'll say go, and then you make the fold. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to fold like this, leave it about 2 inches like that, take my fingernail, give it a good sharp crease. Now, go. Your turn. All right, so the next fold on this, so we're going to take this and we're going to fold it in half this way. So line it up nice and neat. Good sharp crease. Go. I call this airplane the bat because a lot of times when it's flying around, it's like this. It's not like the Delta plane with the point, nice straight lines or slight curves. But this plane can also glide really well. It's a little bit tougher than the Delta plane. It can handle a little more abuse. All right, open this back up. Go. That's a tough fold there. I know that's a tough one to do. All right, so we have, you're going to take this corner here. Now make sure you got it the part where it's right here. So you're going to take this corner and you're going to fold it down to here to where this part, this top part, lines up in the middle. We're going to kind of turn this one into a house. It's going to look like a little house when we get this part done. So you ready, go. Give me a thumbs up if you're with me, if you're able to keep up, if I'm going too fast. Hey, David, you need to get your grandkids in on this. All right, now we're going to do this other side the same way. We're going to take it and we're going to fold it down to right here. Right in the middle. Just wait and watch. I'm going to turn my paper where I can see it a little bit better. Line it up. Give it a good sharp crease. Go. Now I told you we were going to turn it into a house. Didn't that look a little bit like a house? All right. Now we're going to take this point and we're going to fold it down to where we made our first fold. Good sharp crease. The paper starts getting a little thick, so you have to press it down really good. Give them some sharp creases. Go. It's going to be a short lesson today, but then you get to go in and have have hours of fun. All right, so now we're going to take our plane and we're going to fold it back in half like this. Crease everything. Take that fingernail, press it down. Go. All right. Now here's the tricky part. This is where a lot of people mess up. I'm going to try to zoom in on this part here, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to fold. See this line? Let me see if I can catch up with it here, okay? This line right here, okay? This part right here. We're going to be folding that in half, okay? So actually from here to here, we're going to take that corner and fold it down to here, okay? So I'm going to do it correctly first. Don't go yet, all right? And I'm going to show you what happens to a lot of my students do this. They make this mistake and they end up making like a fat chicken, okay, that can't fly. So I'm going to take this corner right here. I'm folding it all the way down to this other corner. You have to get the muscles in. Some of you adults might have to help the little kids. You got to get it stiff. It's still going to stay lined up on the front right here. So it's going to stay lined up on the front right there. But I'm folding that half, that corner down to that corner. And I give it a good sharp crease. And I'm going to show you what happens if you don't fold that in half. You end up with a plane with a big fat body or fuselage with little bitty wings, okay? And it flies about as well as a chicken does. I know chickens can fly a little bit, but they're not like an eagle, okay? So fold that in half, go down and give it a good sharp crease. Go. Now don't jump ahead of me. I know that you go, oh, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just chill out. We'll get there, all right? Okay, now we're going to turn our plane over like this. We're going to do the same thing to this side. We're going to take it, we're going to fold it down to where it lines up with the other wing, okay? And give it a good sharp crease. I hope this is big enough that y'all can see this. I know it's kind of far away. All right. Now don't open it yet. We're not quite done. We're not quite done. All right. So this one now, what we're going to do is we're going to put some stabilizer fins on the sides of our wings. What we're going to do is just about a finger width, right here on the corner of our wing, all right, it's the end of our wing. Okay. We're going to fold it up about as wide as our finger is. So, see, that fits on my finger right there. Like that. Give it a good sharp crease. Y'all, please take this video, share it with your friends, send it out. I know there's lots of people that are kind of stuck at home. There's homeschool parents that are wanting stuff to do for their kids. This is a great learning experience. This is once you start flying planes, you start figuring things out and learning things. That's how we learn, is we figure things out. When you ride a bicycle, people can kind of tell you how to do it, but then you have to figure most of it out on your own. That's why you don't forget it. All right. You're going to take the other side, flip it over to the other side. Fold that up like that. Go. All right. Now, you're going to open this up. To open it up, what I do is I take it like this, lift the wings up, run my hand along it. Now, this pointed up quite a bit. And then I want these straightened out. Now, when I do this, when I do my planes, what I do is I make the wings point up just a little bit, okay, to where it makes a V or a Y shape, right there, okay? If you have your wings pointed down like this, your plane's going to want to turn upside down and fly, okay? So you want your wings pointing up in a V or a Y shape. Now with this plane, last time we made planes, we talked about adjusting the fins on the back or giving it a slight curve. You can, but this plane you don't have to do that as much, okay? It can handle pretty well on its own. This plane flies really good if you can go outside and throw it straight up into the air, and it'll glide down. Sometimes it'll go up and come straight back down, but you can fly it around your house. You'll see that it doesn't have the same control as the other plane, but it does some really neat stuff. Keep in mind also, if you go fly your plane outside, the humidity, okay, there's moisture in the air. That's going to start to take an effect. Your paper absorbs it, and it will affect its flight some, okay? So your plane might not last as long as if you take it outside and fly it, but you can always make another one, all right? Now, we're going to do one final step. What I used to do when I was in college is we each of us had a major or something that we wanted to be when we grew up or got older. So what we did is we chose somebody that was in that field, famous that's in that field, and we would name our planes after someone in that field. So I wanted to be an artist, so I would name my airplanes Da Vinci or Leonardo or Picasso. If you want to be a pro basketball player, you might want to go with LeBron or Jordan. Whatever field you're wanting to go into or wish you could do, pick someone famous in that and you name your plane. So I'm going to call this plane Leo for Leonardo da Vinci. So I'm going to write Leo on here. And we always believe that gave our planes good luck. Okay? So I'm going to do a little test flight and just test it. And if it doesn't quite work, we'll make some adjustments to it. We'll have a little bit of flying lesson here. So I'm going to throw my plane. Oh, okay. If you notice, it went up and then came back down. That means I've curved this up. You probably can't even see, but you can see a little bit of wave there. I have that pointing up too much. So I'm going to straighten those back out. I told you it didn't need much on that. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, well that one did curved over to the right. Or no, to the left. It'd be to y'all's right. I think it goes backwards. I think everything's backwards in this on the video. So what I can do is I can adjust these a little bit, push it this way. I'm also going to raise the one on my left. Okay, and let's see if I can get it to straighten out just a little bit. Oh, now it went to the right. All right, so you got to play with it. Like I said, you can take these outside where you have lots of room. They can fly around and jump, and you got more space. Take it and throw it straight up in the air. You can throw this plane really hard up, and if you're going it straight up in the air, throw it really hard, let it go up, and it'll probably glide back down. All right, that was a little bit straighter. Okay, so like I said, this plane isn't designed to go really straight. It flies around just as if y'all know if you've ever seen a bat. Let me get a better light in here. All right, I don't know if you ever seen a bat, how they fly. Now, when I was in Australia back in September, October, it was crazy. They have bats like this. They have a 2-foot wingspan, and they fly around in the day. It's kind of creepy. It's like, whoa. All right, but go out there, have fun with your airplane, and test it out. Make different kinds of airplanes. Next Monday, we'll do another airplane. Remember, I'm going to be on spring break, and I'm going to be going to Mountain View, Arkansas for this. I'm actually leaving tomorrow morning. I'll do my best to have a lesson each day at 10:30, but it's going to be kind of iffy because part of it I'll be driving, and also where I'm going to be at, there's not a real good cell signal, which can be a bonus. All right. Oh, you want me to make the Blackbird, Greg? All right, I'll see if I can look that one up. But go in there, have fun with your plane. Hope to see you more this week. Thanks for watching. Like I said, spread the news, share this, give it to your friends, have some fun inside. All right, catch you later. Bye-bye.